all the rage right now, and Stripe initially accepted Bitcoin, but recently stopped. Are you at all concerned that Stripe will be on the wrong side of history with that decision?
We're absolutely open to revisiting this, in that this is sort of a question for the Bitcoin community, basically, and especially kind of the architect of the software, whether they want to optimize Bitcoin for being a payment method or for being a sort of a form of digital gold, a store of value. And sort of at the time we made that decision, it was trending towards being a digital store of value. I think that's a valuable thing to have exist in the world. I genuinely wish them the very best with that, right? It works less well for our use case. And this wasn't kind of so much like a decision where we wanted to be the arbiter. We're just looking at the data, and like it was declining rapidly in use as a payment method. If it starts increasing again as a payment method, then sure, great. We'll go back and we'll add it.
So Bitcoin, cryptocurrency.
So this is a good approach because yes, there were some negative effects with using Bitcoin. I think a lot of it will be addressed and solved with the Lightning Network. If you're not familiar with the Lightning Network, it basically is going to help reduce the cost of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because back in like December in the heyday, it took like 20-30 minutes for transactions to even know. It was actually going up to like 16 hours, and it was like $20, $30, $40 to send crypto. And once we got the Lightning Network going, prices have been going down, and you look at some other currencies like Bitcoin Cash or Litecoin, where it's less than a cent to send. But I think another fundamental problem why the Stripe co-founders are having an issue with using cryptocurrency is the volatility of the price. And that's why, if you've watched some of my other videos, I've brought this up, but there's going to be asset-based security or commodity-backed tokens, and that can then be priced on things that are a little less volatile. Now, all commodities have some fluctuation, but I'm very confident in the future there will be cryptos that their entire purpose is just to have a stable price and not have the volatility. And like I said, this is not stuff that's going to just be built over 1 day, 2 days, 2 years, 3 years. This is an infrastructure that needs to be built out over time. So if you're in crypto investing, you got to think long term, because it's going to take a while for things to be built out. And there was a bubble if you were buying in December. So just realize that it's going to take a little bit more time for things to develop and to structure in the right way. But let me know your thoughts about this, and I will talk to you guys soon.